shoots, stops, rebound, right down, another chance, wide open net, Cooley shot, scores! 15 seconds left on the clock. Cooley's shot gets through, and it might have been tipped on the way to the net.
Hudson on the other side, and then they just keep trying to squeeze pucks through, and they can't. And I think Spencer Knight reacts to the Hudson shot.
Nice pass up the right side. Terry gets it to Kreider. Weak shot, rebound for Carlson. Kreider scores! Carlson kept it in play. Askarov could not cover. And the second of the night for Chris Kreider.
Before he puts this rebound up and over top, he knows Askarov is down.
Peels away from Hurdle. 7 seconds left. Beniers with a shot, fought off by Hill. They score! It's Jared McCann! Hey, what do you say? Point number 400. Jared McCann wins it in overtime.
Time left here in the overtime period. The puck ends up getting through. McCann, great battle with Mark.
Larkin's got it again. In for Emmett Finney. Appleton replacing Raymond on this line. He's got it there. He scores!
Oh my God.
He scores!
Will get an assist as well, I think, on the play. The shot from the point.
Empty net. Marchessault's got a chance and a good save and block. Stretched up to Caulfield. Caulfield cutting in. Wrist shot. Score! He did it again. Cole Caulfield.
You kidding me? That's Jonathan Marchessault. 42 goals 2 seasons ago. Lane Hudson makes the save and he sends it right up the ice. A bullet of a pass to Cole Caulfield.
Digs it in the corner. 7 seconds left. One last chance. Suzuki. Caulfield. Score! Can you believe this kid? OT winner. Cole Caulfield.
But he's going to set up Caulfield on the backhand pass. Wins this battle. A slick little pass and Caulfield wastes no time.
Forsling up ahead, an outlet for Bennett. Bennett centers for Hagee, shoots off the post, and it ricochets in. Off the stick of Andrew Peeke.
And his shot's going to hit the far goal post and ricochet all the way out. It hits the foot of Peeke.
The return to Kucherov. Nice stick by Teravainen. Teravainen lobs. Nazar on the move. Shoots. Saved by Zelensky. The rebound. Score! Donato does it again.
Ryan Donato's in front of him, but to put it, it's an area pass. He puts it into space. He knows that Frank Nazar is one of the fastest players out here.
Ryan Pulock with 45 to go. Matthew Schaefer. Here's Lee. His shot off the post is behind him. They score! It's Simon Holmstrom. And the Islanders turn it around late with 2 goals in 29 seconds.
The long reach, he finds this one, a fade away from Lee. Cal, you can probably see that thing just sitting there.
Worked it free for Pettersson. Got it to Besser in front. Backhander scores! Brock Besser with a second to go. Besser beats Saros on the backhand. And the Canucks in the final second of overtime win 5-4.
2 battle because Forsberg just blows the zone and Hughes goes with them. Pettersson and Hughes come up with that loose puck. It gets popped to Besser. Sneaky little.
To Blankenburg. 8 seconds. The shot. Bouncing around. Taken there by Eriksson Ek. It's kept in. 2 seconds. Stamkos one-timer. He scores! Steven Stamkos ties it. That's going to count.
Stamkos, and we talked about this one time earlier in the broadcast, Anthony. It's all world. Gustafsson sliding across. You get the goaltender moving. It's against the grain. Glove can't.
Face off possessed by Seattle. 10 seconds. Montour down the wall. Monty takes it in. Shovels one. Chipped high by Eberle. 3 seconds on the clock. Stevenson with a shot. He scores! Hey, what do you say? Chandler Stevenson with a fraction of a second left. There's 0.5 seconds on the clock. My goodness. The Kraken have tied it. First, let's take a look, JT.
Well, the shot goes through right here, and wonder if there's maybe...
Bratt forced into the corner, tries to sling a centering pass, goes off a skate. Bratt gets it back. One-timer, Nemitz on, they score! Nemitz the blast from the point, and they crack the code on Sorokin, and we are tied at 2.
Possibly, there's no quit, and they get the puck to Nemitz up high, and they get a bounce of their own as it's blocked.
Keller breaks up a pass. Ducks can't get it out of the corner and get it to the net. Tripped up was Carlson. Gauthier to the far post. Score! Troy Terry gets to the rebound with 4 seconds remaining.
I mean, there was a trip over by the boards that was not called. Seneca has it hit right there. And no call on the play as Carlson was upended.
One-timer. Score! Beautiful passing and a blast from John Carlson.
Columbus doesn't know what just hit them. Beautiful face-off. And it goes right to Ovi, right to Carlson.
York this way, Sanheim. Sanheim waits, he holds. Back out, Forster shot blocked. Down goes a Panther. Forster waits, fires again, and he scores! Tyson Forster! BB, he beats Bobrovsky, and the Flyers with 44.5 seconds remaining have a 3-2 lead.
He gets another opportunity. Forsling no stick. The initial shot by Forster knocks down Ekblad, and then the poise.
Coyle looking for some daylight. He hits the deck. 7 seconds left in the period. Coyle getting tied up. Coyle wins the battle. Werenski, he scores! Zach Werenski!
Well, it starts with Monahan earlier in this shift. He steals a puck, but how about Coyle here? Protecting that puck in a battle, uses his whole body.
Now Lindholm with 5. Middlestad shoots. Pennington to save the rebound. They score! Did they get that in time?
Getting a look at the overhead when this puck crosses the goal line relative to the clock.
Bennett knocks it free, less than 10. It's Marchand! Final seconds! Marchand to Bennett! Let's go, baby! Sam Bennett! 7-6 win!
Look at this pass there by Forsling. Gives it to Marchand. He just waits for Bennett.
1 minute to go in the third, sponsored by Credit One Bank. Golden Knights looking to tie it. Eichel and drive, save quick. Rebound front, and Hurl scores!
With the long reach, there's a rebound. Stone knocks it back in front, and there's Hurdle. Able with the backhand.
Zibanejad and Lafreniere for New York. Howden wins this clean. Theodore banks it out, set play. Eichel skating into it. Eichel has a step, looking to win it, and he scores! What a play! Jack Eichel wins it with 8 seconds left in overtime.
That setup, the Rangers had to have somebody off the line, or that defenseman should have been more Robertson in the middle.
And roll it into the Anaheim zone. Novak gives chase, beaten to it by Trouba as Husso's on his way to the bench. Off the glass and out. Seneca brings it into the Pittsburgh zone with 2 seconds left. Tries to get it into the goal crease. He scored! Seneca scored. Now the question is, did he score with time left on the clock?
Oh my! Back of Seelofs, and I think this is going to count, John. Watch Seelofs backing in.
Oh, it goes off the glove of Erik Karlsson.
Oh, man, that is so close.
They have announced the call on the ice in the building, Brian, is goal.
I think it's in.
15 seconds to go. Bouchard desperate. Oilers trail 3-2. Trying to complete the comeback. Hyman from Draisaitl. The return pass. Draisaitl trying to sneak it inside. Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard. Nugent Hopkins. Shot. Rebound. Score! Connor McDavid with 1 second left.
He stays on this one. That's a good defensive play by Byram. But again, his second man quick on the puck. And then look at this scramble in front of the net.
McKinnon defended by O'Reilly. McKinnon below the goal line. Out for Natchez. 12 seconds to go. Natchez back out for Makar. Makar shoots. Score! The Avalanche tie it with 8 seconds remaining in regulation.
Goodness, Makar this is it. And Bonnie's in front. They're running out of options. And Makar finds a way to get it.
Lundell wins another one. Sam Reinhart sends it towards the net. They score! Lundell tipped it in!
Lundell on the far post bats it out of the air.
The Lundell line all in on the goal.
They weren't quite there yet when Montour released the shot.
Kopitar wins this cleanly. Kemping hammers it around the boards. Dunn keeps it in. Passes down low. Tolvanen with 26 seconds. Centering. Score! Matty Beniers has tied it!
3 Seattle Kraken players there. Excellent look. Beniers, the ability to find the space.
And they score! Eriksson from a sharp angle along the wall beats Merrilainen with 22 seconds to go. What a play!
Jump and corral that puck so that they weren't going to call a hand pass on that play. Recollects it himself. Has the ability to see Eriksson in the far corner.
Looking for some magic late. Loose side of the net. Lundell fights for the puck. Rodriguez floats it to the net, blocked away. Marchand in front, the shot! Score! Sam Reinhart ties it at 3!
Lundell did the heavy work in behind the net, pumps it back. Panthers get a floater out in front, goes off of Slavin onto the stick of Marchand, and then he just waits for...
Berggren goes to center as Thomas went to the side of the net. Berggren trying to find a puck, get through the clutch in there of Ekblad. It's forced to the middle to the far wing. Falk with a shot. They score! Did it beat the clock?
Look and make the change. Here it is at the very end. Justin Falk, you know, Curves, it's all about the awareness, right? He knows.
10 seconds left. Sandin content to drop it into the corner. Siegenthaler keeps it along the woodwork. Ovechkin to the front. Score! Did Protas beat the buzzer?
The left pad of the goaltender. This late goal could be huge for the Caps. There's the clock, there's the shot, and there's time on it.
Scramble off the draw, chance getting Scheifele scores! Scheifele with a buzzer beater with 2 seconds left has put the Jets up front 3-2. Face-offs. Tage takes this one, wins it clean. You could see that Scheifele was coming off the hash mark.
Power play for Minnesota. Eriksson wins the draw. Boldy to Hughes. Hughes walks to the middle, a shot deflects. Kaprizov out front. Zuccarello scores! And Minnesota ties it.
It's on and off his stick. As soon as that puck gets on his tape, he wastes no time. He doesn't allow Hellebuyck.
And he'll kick at it. Puck comes free. Lane Hudson, shot blocked. Demidov sets it up. Slafkovsky scores! Juraj Slafkovsky ties the game with 3.8 seconds to go.
It was Deneau off the face-off, and they got help from his buddies. Look at that scrum off of the face-off.
Time winding down. Hawks need a shot. More. Lourdes scores! Lourdes ties it up with 1.7 seconds left in the period. This one's all even.
Lourdes' game is really getting some traction, boy. The more he plays, the more confidence he's getting.
Back in comes Maccelli. Morgan Riley. Time running out the period. One more chance. Matthew scores! 2 seconds left. Power play goal. And the Leafs are within 1.
Side after a turnover in the zone and then just flood the middle of the ice. Good traffic in front, and there's the release.
Karen trying to peel it out. 33 seconds and counting. Bunting joins in. Out to the point. Haig winds up and drives it. Score!
Back to Haig right there. Haig walks to the middle, puts it on net. And look at that traffic there by Cole Smith.
15 seconds. Crosby down low to Mantha. Raquel scores! Raquel! Do you believe it?
this entire shift with the goaltender pulled. They tried Raquel earlier. It was blocked on that exact play.
It's done. 8 seconds. McCann off the glass. Zone kept by Dunn. One final hope. McCann with it. He scores! Did he beat the clock? We'll see.
For it, Dunn puts it on a tee for him. Right off that inside of the right post and in. Oh, that's in.
That's in. That's in with plenty of time.
Face off win, late chance perhaps. Morrissey scores! Josh Morrissey with a buzzer beater, and it's 3-0 Winnipeg.
On the clock, and centermen take massive pride in plays just like this. Taves wins this one with second effort.
He'll quarterback the whole thing. You see Nyes on Eichel without a stick. Eichel from Marner, they play catch. 12 seconds left. Eichel to the middle. Down low. Eichel gets the return feed. Shot is
The pass lane is not denied to Hurdle. Watch Hurdle right at the blue paint, and he'll step up.
Try to cut in. He's still got it. Suzuki in the corner. Spins away from Tarasenko. Up for Hudson. Back to the captain. One-time drive. Score! Goal! Caulfield! With 15 seconds left, Caulfield, the hero, again!
Who else? Who else could it be but Cole Caulfield? Great job by Montreal, possessing, patient, and then finally...
Govich is there. On to Coronado. 10 seconds remaining. Coronado trying to draw one up, but Ball lost it. Now White Cloud shoots. Tipped in. He scores!
On the way by. Great play by White Cloud. Talk about a timely goal. 2.7 seconds left in the second period.
Now the Flyers give them a lot of credit. They are aggressive here. Sanheim's got it. Keller will steal it. Keller cut to the net. He scores! Clayton Keller! Extra attacker goal! Tied at 4!
Claws his team back to a tie.
Well, let's not forget. Nugent Hopkins. Draisaitl. One-timer Bouchard save. Lindgren rebound comes off. Nugent Hopkins. Bouchard. McDavid in front. Score! We're tied. 5-0.
In this sequence as well, there's one great save on a one-timer by Lindgren, but Edmonton just kept coming up with the puck, and eventually this one here in time. Now Slavin, Ehlers, he finds Chatfield with room. They score! The captain!
Right on time! Jordan Staal has put Carolina up 5-4, and here comes the bonanza.
Well, I'll tell you this. Moby Dick, when he was going after whales, they didn't have soft pillows in those days, but check out the soft pillow hands.
To Kyrou, his shot blocked. Back to Kyrou. To Buchnevich, far wing, they score!
Snuggerud!
7.6 to go! 5-4, St. Louis.
It's up in the air. You gotta love it. The one touch, tape to tape. That puck's on end, 2 curves. And here's the reaction. Bam! Right there.
Down the wing, looks in front. Stops. Tyler Bertuzzi. Good pass back. Here's Vlasic with a shot. Blocked by Jenner. Another shot. Loose puck in front. They score! Connor Bedard ties it up.
The neutral zone, and that allowed the Hawks to get in. And Vlasic knows the time on the clock because the second shot was quick. He knows it's ticking down.
Pushes everybody back. Horvat to the slot, forked wide by Lee. Here comes D'Angelo. Horvat in front. Recaptured. Schaefer a shot. He scores! With 2.3 seconds left in the period, the 18-year-old does it again. 2-1.
Worked itself to Andre Palat. Horvat ends up making the play. The screen in front of that. Excellent job by Anders Lee in front. And then Schaefer.
Radish slides it left. Seam pass didn't find its way through. Radish, a floater that goes just wide. Hagel sweeps it to Kucherov. Here's Radish and drive.
On the tee for him. Hagel will get to the puck and get it to Kucherov. Look at him lay it out there. Radish gets to walk.
Miro Heiskanen. 25 seconds to go as he hits the blue line. Heiskanen across, they score! Jamie Benn, 22 seconds to go, and Dallas is back on top.
Off a 2-on-1 break right there. What a pass from Heiskanen. He finds the weak side. The Blues are all puck watching there.
Lowry defended along the boards, and the Ducks able to poke it to center. Back at Seneca. Has Kreider with him. 2-on-1 the other way. Seneca toe drags to the slot. Gave it to Kreider, who taps it in for the overtime game winner. Another multi-goal comeback win for the Ducks.
Sneak to that goalpost. Unbelievable play by him. And Kreider, the veteran, just taps it over the line.
And this time avoids icing. Gets it out to the red line. Across the line. Comes Lee to the net. Score! Anders Lee with a half minute to go. And the Islanders have the lead back.
Goals in 3 straight. D'Angelo shoots it around the boards. This is a bit of a miscommunication between Ekblad and Forsling.
And he wins it predictably. They get set. Stanley. Shankly. Got it through to Perfetti. Shot, score! Cole Perfetti, and we're tied!
A late period goal, and this is a huge one to start an 8-game homestand.
It's a completely different Kings team than what we saw last Thursday.
Score off the face-off, Bo Horvat. Wow.
It's right off the face-off. Castro with a win directly to Horvat, and he gets this on his stick and off his stick quickly. This is going to be a good goal. Look at this.
Wow.
0.2 seconds.
Straight away, gives it off. Nate just looks down the slot. McKinnon had to handcuff him. In front through Nelson. Down to the final 4 seconds. Tenacious. Far side one-timer. Score! Nathan! Man!
What a play all the way across. Marty Necas on the button.
Rides it to the forehand. Wanted to go to the point. Sends it off now for Necas. Nichushkin shoots and scores! Found Nichushkin! Rips a top shelf! And the Avs have tied the game at 4.
Hard to get power on that kind of release. Val's up under the bar. A big
Beckett gets his own rebound and wipes it around. Left point. Lacombe. Trouba scores! Kreider in front with the tip.
The ice would be easy for the defender to tie it up. Hold.
Here comes Bennett with 20. Tkachuk is with him. Matthew Tkachuk sets up for Hagee. Score! Carter Verhaeghe with a pair late.
Possession of that puck, and watch they turn up the ice. Tkachuk just jumps onto the ice, joins the rush, and a perfect place shot.
Rings it around for Spence. Jordan Spence. Long wrist shot, bounces back in front on the line. Tkachuk scores! Brady Tkachuk taps it home. Ottawa's got the lead with 11 seconds to go. And with 11.1 seconds, he's able to find the go-ahead goal. The battle in front of the net.
The draw won by Nosek. Moves by Forsling. Held by Faber. With room. Rich shot. The rebound score! Eriksson Ek with 3.8 seconds to go.
Front of the net. I think Eriksson Ek will deflect this here and then turn around and shovel it over the glove of Carroll.
10 seconds to go. Up to Holloway. To the front of the net. 5 remaining. He scores! Over the goaltender's right shoulder. Bang, bang, boom. Right there. Tucks it. Crossbar and in.
He gets it back. John Carlson picks it up. 5 seconds left. Carlson for Granlund. One-timer. He scores with 1 second left. A hat trick
for Mikhail Granlund.
What a shot, and it's up top.
3 tonight, as with 1 second remaining in overtime, he wins it. John Carlson switches sides with him, puts it on a tee, and Granlund.
Pastrnak shields the puck, races. Lindholm skied one back of the net off his stick, centered out in front. Coyle at it, poke check. They score! I think it's Pavel Zacha right in the mix. He chips it by Greaves. A power play goal.
He tried to turn himself around to get on his forehand, but the Bruins continue to pursue the puck, and they're able to chip it in the direction of.
And now Gaudette, Adam Gaudette with the puck, shoots,
Adam Gaudette with 21 seconds to go, and the Sharks lead at 5-4. Here at the tank. They talked about shots. They talked about getting shots on net, not passing up opportunity.
in the zone by Moore to the corner. Alex Wenberg now to the outside, impeded a bit. He stays with it beautifully.
They'll stick for more.
Down low, Celebrini. Wenberg, he scores! Wenberg from Celebrini to the roof. The Sharks up by 1.
And Dostal leans one way and the puck goes back the other way, and Sheriff, the Sharks have the lead.
Puck is down. This time it's won by Monahan. Marchenko, Werenski, Fantilli. He scores! Adam Fantilli! He buried that one, and he's just tied the game for the Blue Jackets. Good job here in the middle of the ice as Werenski's going to get that, a little fake, and then it's a quick shot.
It's Hudson over the line, cutting in. Hudson waits in front. Score! The captain, Nick Suzuki, 3-3 game with 21.1 to go.
I believe he missed it. Not sure you're going to get another chance after that. And Lane Hudson says, don't worry.
Plays it up ahead. Theodore gloves it to keep it in. Now Marner. Theodore looking. Eichel a drive. Save Pavelka. Rebound score! Pavel Dorofeev for the hat trick to tie it.
Right there, the quick movement, that separation. Eichel gets a shot. Good save by Pavelka as he comes across.